Welcome friends, welcome to Uniquely Vintage You. Friends, if you're new here, my name is Michelle and my sister Cheryl. We welcome you to our channel. Friends, I hope that you had an amazing Thanksgiving. You'll have to leave me a comment below and let me know, but ours was wonderful. I got to spend time with my family. My daughter was home from college, and so it was a great day. But today I want to share with you some more Christmas decorating. I'm going to share with you my Hoosier cabinet and how I have it all decorated for Christmas. I just have a couple more videos that I'm going to share with you, and then I'm going to start my home tour, and then I'm going to share with you my sister's home, and then I'll probably do her home tour as well. So that's my plan. Things might change. I do want to share with you my porch. I'm not sure how I'm going to work it all in, but I hope you'll stay tuned. Right now I'm posting videos on every Tuesday and Fridays, and I hope that you guys will be here this month. I also want to do some thrifting, and I want to get that in there too. So there's just a lot to get done that I want to share. So thank you so much for being here. Friends, if there's anything that I'm thankful for, it's for each and every one of you. So many of you commented and prayed for my sister and Easton, and I so appreciate that. Easton is doing a lot better. My sister still could use some prayers. She's still fighting this cold she has, and so your prayers would truly be appreciated again. But let's get started with this video, and let me share with you my Hoosier cabinet and how I have it decked out for Christmas. Friends, I have been so excited to share this space with you in my home. I love this Hoosier cabinet, and I love to display a lot of my Ironstone right here. It's not really big. The space is limited. I do live in a tiny home that is over 100 years old, and so I just have to work with what I have. So I usually keep a lot of my pieces in place. I did move things around a little bit, but as you can see, all I've done is just add in some greenery. I did add some fairy lights right there and some pine cones just to go ahead to get us started, because that would take me just a little bit. I added some greenery to this gorgeous Ironstone pitcher I have, and inside I just have some beautiful silver pieces in there, that silverware. I love that look. But yeah, this is such a fun place. So I thought today I would just take you along as I add in some Christmas goodness amongst all this beautiful Ironstone. And of course, I'll probably add in a little bit more dishes as well. If you've seen that gorgeous stitchery at the top of my Hoosier, I want to give a shout out to my wonderful friend Diane. She made that for me many years ago, and I cherish it, and it wouldn't be Christmas without getting to display that beautiful piece. So Diane, if you're watching, I just want to say thank you so much. I love it, and it always reminds me of you and your sweet mama. The first thing I want to do is add this gorgeous glass cake plate that I have. If you watched the last video that I shared the smaller one that I displayed some ornaments on top of. So this one I want to kind of do something similar, but I want to build a vignette right here. I found this gorgeous Ironstone bowl at the thrift store, and it has some staining in it. It's just beautiful. So I'm going to try to make a display, and I needed something to make my snowman sit up. So I just have this little riser. I think it's a cupcake riser, and I'm going to add a wreath to it. And then we're just going to place a snowman right inside. I've got a couple of these wreaths from Hobby Lobby, and this is a snowman. I'm not even sure where it came from many years ago. I just added that little light reflector to the bottom, which kind of helps him stand up a little bit more straight. And so that's it. I'm just going to add a cloche, and I am finished. And again, this cloche is something I thrifted, and you can see I did break it, which is just heartbreaking. But you know, if you love it, you can still use it, and it doesn't really show much. So yeah, I continue to use it and love it, because I think it is just absolutely beautiful. Friends, most of the items I have in this cabinet are thrifted. These were thrifted from the Goodwill this year. I thought they were so pretty, and they are vintage. So I don't have a Spode collection, but they just really spoke to me, and I thought they would be beautiful displayed in my cabinet. So I think I'm going to try to add them to this beautiful Ironstone dish I have right here, and just display them just really simply. And then I'm going to take another one, and I think I'm just going to add it up to the top where I have a china mug, a dinerware, I'll get it right, a dinerware mug. I just want to add one of these sweet little mugs to the top, and I just think that really just makes that look complete. Okay, now let's work on the other side of this Hoosier cabinet. This was something I thrifted as well. This really pretty little cake plate. I love that. I'm going to add this gorgeous stained ironstone plate that I got at an estate sale. And it's just gorgeous. I love it. Let's put it right there. And then we're just going to build a display on top of this. So I have a set of these gorgeous dishes, and I love pulling these out to use. I use them really all year long, but the design doesn't always show, but these are so pretty. I just want to add them right here. And then I have this thrifted ornament that I'm sitting there. I've just added a little bit of greenery. And then these pine cones I got at an antique mall last year. I just thought they were so pretty, so I want to use them, just tuck them in around this dish. And friends, that's really it. It doesn't take much to really create something beautiful and unique, and I think that's exactly what this is. Okay, let's layer in a few more of my dishes. I have a great love affair of white pottery and ironstone, and so I try to add as much of it into my home and decor as possible. So in this dish, I'm going to just add in some more silverware, and then I've got another stack. Here's the rest of those beautiful little plates. I want to add them just right here. They are just so beautiful, and of course the stained ones are my favorite, so I'm going to display that on top. I'm just going to add in a stained little cup with some paper shred and these other little dishes, top it off with a butter pats little stack, and then we'll just keep building layer upon layer. Friends, I do want to apologize. I know I'm jumping around all over the place right here, but this is just how my brain works. When I see something, I try to figure out where it's going to go. And so I don't just usually decorate one spot, because I'm constantly moving my eye back and forth trying to figure out the best placement for all the little items that I have. And so that's what I'm doing right here. I'm just kind of playing around, jumping from one spot to another, trying to figure out the best way to display the items that I have. It's funny, sometimes when you look at something, you know, all it needs is just a little something something. I need to add a little sprig of greenery to really complete this look right here. My Santa head was blending in with that silverware, so this just little piece of greenery that came off of something is gonna work perfect right here. Okay, so I have some more things, and friends, if it looks like a lot, it is because during Christmas, especially during Christmas, I really love to layer in as many things as possible. Now, I've been on the search for some sheep. I love them. I'm trying to find the really old ones. Most of them are so expensive, so when I find one at a great deal, I buy it, and I think this one is my favorite. But I've got another one I'm going to add into, and they're just a great collection. That one is not very old, but I still think it adds what I need to this shelf. So now let's pull in these bottle brush trees. Now, most of these are old. This one is a reproduction, but I still think it's really pretty. And since I'm keeping this area really neutral, I just really want to go with the natural looking colors. So let's place in the rest of these bottle brush trees and set them all around. Friends, these snowmen were gifted to me by my next door neighbor, and I bought her parents' home. And so her parents had a store. I'll have to tell you sometime about my house and the store and all the goodness that was here. But there was a store that her parents owned, and so she lived next door. And when I bought the home, I had grew up in church with her. She was the sweetest little lady, and she would sit usually in front of us or behind us when we were little, and she would always comment on our pretty dresses. She was just the most sweetest lady, and I just adored her. And so when I bought this house and found out it was her parents, well, we just already had a sweet connection. But those were things that she gifted me with, and so I love them. I know they're kind of in a rough condition, but I love pulling them out and finding ways to display them. So that's really what I want to do right here, is place them over here with my other snowmen. I just think they're so precious. And of course, they're old and vintage, so you know that I love that so much. These items aren't old, but they're fun, and I just feel like it needs a little something, a little bit of Santa here. So I've got these wood Santas that have been carved. They're nothing special, but I just really like them. So I'm just going to try to work them in this display as well. I mean, you know, can you ever have enough stuff? Because if you don't like the maximalist look, I know you're not going to like this, but to me, it's just gives your eye a lot of visual interest. And I don't know, I just enjoy seeing as much of my vintage decor as I can during the holidays. I only get it out once a year, so to me, I just like seeing it. And I understand if you like things more simple, but this is just what I enjoy, and I hope that it's sparking some kind of inspiration for you as well. But since this is kind of a more neutral, natural looking display that I'm building right here, I do want to add in these pine cones. I don't know, I just love the look of how this is all coming together. You guys will have to tell me what you think and if you like this display so far. I love this Hoosier cabinet, and you know, these are again pieces that I've thrifted. Look at this gorgeous plate. I love this, but let's just add this right here inside this drawer. Now, I'm not taking down what I have, I'm just going to add to it, and I think that really builds a lot of charm. So again, if you watched my last video, you saw me use these gorgeous vintage ornaments in my display, and I used the colors silver and blue and pink and red. So I want to keep this neutral over here, so I'm using the green and the gold. It gets beautiful together, and I think it's really going to add a pop of color and vintage charm right here. Friends, you'll have to tell me if you like this look, but I think it's so pretty. I've got a lot of red and Santa everywhere, but this green is really popping right here. I just think it's neat, missing one thing that I want to add. This gorgeous picture was gifted to me from my beautiful friend, Miss Jean, over at Jean E. You'll have to check out our channel. Again, I will have it linked in the description below. She sent me a box of wonderful things, and inside was this beautiful friendship picture. I love it, and I think it goes perfect right here. Thank you, Jean. I love y'all so much, and I can't thank you enough for thinking of me and being a friend and a mentor. Friends, let me know what you think of this display. You'll have to tell me what part about this you like the most. I love this neutral and this green. Green is one of my favorite colors, and of course, it just pairs so perfectly with how everything has come together. I usually display all of my Santa mugs over here, but this year I switched it up. I put my Santa mugs over on my china cabinet. I will have that video linked in the description below for y'all as well. I hope if you haven't seen that, you'll go check it out. I love how that space came together as well. And friends, I'm just really enjoying my home for Christmas, and I can't wait to share with you the rest of it. I have one more space I want to share with y'all, and then hopefully or maybe two. I'm going to share with you my dining room table and my buffet. I want to share with you outside, and then I will bring you my home tour. I'm so excited to share it all with y'all. Friends, thank you so much for being here and for watching this video, for watching it to the end. Y'all are such a blessing to our lives. We just want to give a big, huge thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you to all the new subscribers we have. It's such a privilege and an honor that you're a part of our channel. And friends, before I go, I just want to leave you with this beautiful Bible verse. You turn my wailing into dancing. You remove my sackcloth and clothe me with joy, that my heart may sing your praises and not be silent. Lord, my God, I will praise you forever. Psalms 30:11-12. Friends, what a beautiful verse, and I pray that you will always sing praises and glorify our Father, for the Lord says that He inhabits the praise of His people. Friends, thank you for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you, and friends, we look forward to seeing the next one. Bye, y'all.